Hey guys, welcome back to AIR Reptile Rescue. On this video, we're going to talk about how to tell if your corn snake is going into the shed. Um, we're going to discuss the different signs on how to tell. Uh, the first sign we're going to talk about is that you're going to notice that the coloration in your snake's pattern is going to start to dull in color. That's actually what makes it unique compared to the ball python. Is usually with the ball python, their eyes will turn bluish or cloudy. Then they'll start to, as the scales start to raise up and that old skin starts to come off, then it will get, their colorations will dull. But with the corn snake, their colorations will dull first. The second sign could be, but it's almost rare that you get this as their second sign, that their scales, they'll have loose scales that will come off whenever you handle them or stuff like that, or they'll be raised. Also remember, whenever you're looking at your corn snake and they're going into a shed, they're not going to be like your ball python where you can look at their belly and see that it's turning pink. I know with Snowball, I didn't ever, whenever he went through shedding, his belly scales didn't turn pink like my ball pythons do. So I wasn't able to tell at first whenever he was going into the shed until I started noticing his colors were getting dull. And then I would start to see the eyes start to cloud up and stuff like that. Right before they're shedding, though, with corn snakes, this is like right before it happens. Their eye caps and their eyes will get cloudy or bluish in color. This is why a lot of us snake owners will call them going into blue. That's just because their eyes will get bluish color. That's whenever they start to go into their shed. That's whenever they're about to shed that skin. The whole process with a corn snake, it's going to take about 1 to 2 weeks to fully completely shed. Whenever they shed, it should come off in one piece. That includes their eye caps. So whenever their humidity is right and they've got that proper moisture from the humidity, it will help them shed in one whole piece. And hopefully, as a new snake owner, if you get a snake that's going in the shed, hopefully you get that full shed, because that is something great to keep for memories, to show how much they're growing and how much they progress within your care. It's fun to keep their shed too, because it's kind of like whenever you watch your kids grow, how you mark the wall to see where they're growing at. Same thing with your snake. Whenever you keep their sheds, it's always different. It's always a different size. But remember, just like I talked about earlier in a different video, with humidity in a ball python and humidity with your corn snake, it is different. So don't think, okay, I have to have the proper humidity for my corn snake, and you go and watch my video on ball python saying, hey, the humidity should be here. No, your humidity is going to be different. With your ball python, your humidity is going to be 40 to 60%. Whenever I had Snowball and he would go in the shed, I always made sure his humidity was bumped up to the maximum at 60%. The reason I did that, I'm from South Louisiana. With our humidity here, provides more moisture. So whenever you give that extra moisture, it helps them shed easier. It also actually helps the process along a little bit quicker. So remember, 40 to 60% humidity for your corn snake. I always recommend go to the top of that at 60% whenever they're in shed. So just make sure that humidity is right. It will help them shed. It will make the process a little bit easier. If you guys do have the stuck shed, it's just like with your ball python. Let them soak in some nice warm water. Monitor your snake if you're soaking them, because they will escape out of your tub very easily. Corn snakes are the best escape artists, and they are pretty quick movers, so they will move pretty quick and get away from you. So keep them under close eye whenever you're soaking them. With my ball pythons, they usually just chill out in the water and lay there. I can walk out of the room for a minute and get something and come back. I don't usually have to worry with them. But with a corn snake, I'm more vigilant because they're a lot quicker and a lot more, uh, a lot more of an escape artist, so to say. So keep that in mind if you're doing that with your corn snake. But also, whenever you're soaking them, if you're getting stuck shed off, help them get that shed off of them. Don't just like let them do it on their own. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your support means a ton to us here at AIR. It means a lot to our reptiles, to our animals. We love y'all's support. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section, or find us on Facebook, AIR Reptile Rescue. I'm gonna try to get into this whole Twitter and Instagram stuff, and try to get more followers and stuff like that, and get more support. So I will post on my Facebook page the links to the Twitter and Instagram if I get them. If not, I'll just stick with Facebook. I love Facebook. I've got a lot of people there. I got a lot of support. But like and subscribe our channel. The more likes that I get, the more YouTube will take notice and will say, hey, he's got a lot of followers. Let's go ahead and promote his videos more. And if you subscribe, hit that bell notification. Every time I post a video, if you hit all whenever you hit the bell, it'll let you know every time I post a video. Even if it's not on a snake, if it's on my Pac-Man frog, or if it's just an update video on how the rescue is going, you'll get a notice for it. So hit that bell notification, get all the notices, and subscribe, and you'll get that notification every time we do post something. Thank you guys again from South Louisiana, where it's starting to get cold, and from our babies here at AIR. Thank you for your support. Good night. Be safe. If it's snowing where you are, I'm jealous. Good night, guys.